guys, today I'm so excited because I've never done this video before. I'm doing products I've hit pan on. So if you want to see all the products that I've hit pan on, that I've been using and abusing, then keep watching. Alright, so the first product here is from BH Cosmetics. This is one of my new favorite pressed powders. I'm in the shade 205. This is their new BH Studio Pro pressed powders, and these are matte powders, of course. They give you a nice matte finish but without like drying out your skin, and I love these. They come in a really cute compact, and as you can tell here, I have hit pan. Let's get it up close here. It's really tiny, but there you can see it right there. I have hit pan, and you can see the ring and outline of the pan as well. So this is definitely one of my favorites. I am wearing this over my foundation today to set my makeup. I love it. It's a super silky soft powder. It's finely milled. I've heard a lot of people compare this to the MAC Pro powders, so if you are cruelty free and you're looking for a great pressed powder, you should definitely check these out. They're so affordable. I believe they're between $5 and $8. Alright, so my next product that I've hit pan on is another pressed powder. I have 3 powders here. Definitely, of course, things that you use the most, obviously you're gonna hit pan on first. Here's one of my favorite pressed powders. You know I've mentioned this 1,000 times. This is from WetnWild. It's the Coverall pressed powder, and I'm in the shade Fair. This is an amazing powder. It's definitely very light, and it matches me perfectly. As you can tell, I've hit major pan on this one. I'm gonna put this in my empties basket, but I'm already started a new one because there's not much left around the corners, but I guess I could probably like use it up. Great powder, so affordable. Again, just like the beach one, this one is even softer and it's more of a thicker powder, so if you want more coverage with a pressed powder, you could even probably use this as a foundation. That's how good like the pigmentation is with this powder. I just love it. Again, it's super silky soft, gives you a nice natural matte finish. The only issue I have with this is I wish it was a little bit lighter, just a tad bit lighter, because sometimes I notice this changes the color of my foundation if I'm not careful. All right, and then the last powder I've hit pan on, this is from e.l.f. This is a tone correcting powder in the shade Cool. I really love these compacts. They're so cute. They got a nice full mirror. This is like the second one of these that I've went through, and as you can tell, I have hit let me see if I can get it up close here. I've hit major pan on this one. The pink part is what went first, and yeah, I really do like this powder. It's not my favorite. I prefer the other two over this one, but if you want to kind of tone down the warmth of your foundation, I do feel like this does work. Again, it is really soft powder, but it's not as finely milled as like the Coverall and BH Cosmetics one. But for $3, you really can't go wrong. This also comes in warm. The one in Cool I do like. Sometimes I'll use this to set my under eye concealer with, and just take my little brush and dip into like the cooler tones, and then just tap underneath my eyes. I already have powder on, but we're demonstrating. And it just sort of like sets your concealer and brightens underneath your eyes. And I don't know, it's a good powder, and it's definitely a repurchase one as well. I do have one foundation that I've hit pan on. Because of the way this foundation is, it is in a pan, so I'm going to consider it in this video. I'm going to include it. This is also from e.l.f. This is the HD Mattifying Cream Foundation. This is also oil free, which is kind of odd because this does feel really creamy and oily and thick. I've used this for a really long time. It does come with like a little cosmetic sponge and a mirror. I don't want to blind you guys. I have hit major pan on this one. Let's get an up close of that baby right there. It's a little bit messy. I'm not a big fan of foundations that are in a pan form because it's kind of messy, and I don't like getting bacteria. I usually have to scoop it out and put it on a plate and then apply it to my face. I'm in the shade Porcelain. Porcelain is definitely very orange toned. If I were to use this right now, it would look way too orange, but if you can find a shade to match you, this is a great foundation that I don't hear anyone ever talking about. I wish e.l.f. would improve their shade selection. I think it would bring more people to their products, especially the foundations, because I always struggle with that in the e.l.f. foundation department. But this is a really great, it's mattifying, it's long wearing, it's really creamy, and smooth, I like to use a damp sponge, so like a beauty blender or the Real Technique sponge, and you just blend it all over your skin. It lasts through the heat. I've worn this all summer long a couple years ago when I had a really nice tan, but this is a great foundation. So moving on to some eyeshadows that I've hit pan on. I don't have that many products I've hit pan on, so this is gonna be a short video, but these are the things that I've been using and loving. So this is from Colourpop, and this is one of their Super Shock shadows. This is a metallic finish. This is called Too Soon, and this came in the Rebound Collection. And as you can tell, I have hit pan on this baby. Yeah, it's very tiny, but I have hit pan. I feel like these are really easy to hit pan on because they are so creamy, and I feel like you do use them a lot. So that is Too Soon. It's a really pretty golden color. I love to put this all over my eyelid. Here's just a really quick swatch. It's really sheer, but if you put a shadow over top, it's really, really pretty. So yeah, I've hit pan. First one here is an oldie but a goodie. This is the Comfort Zone palette. I'm sure a lot of you have used this palette over the years, just like I have, and this one is pretty old and beat up, so just excuse how nasty it looks. I have hit pan on this shadow right here, and I'm almost gonna hit pan on this one because these two are my absolute favorite. This is actually a dupe for the Urban Decay shadow in Maui Wowie. If you haven't seen my dupe video, it's kind of old, but look at this. Oh my god. This one is matte, so that's why I've hit pan on it first. I need to pull this out again and use it because I haven't used this in a long, long time. Palette here from WetnWild. This is part of their new line, the 5-pan palettes. Sounded weird. I have all of these, the full collection, and I was going to do a review, but I wasn't sure if you guys were interested, but I have all of them, like all of them, and I love all of them. They're all amazing. This is called the Naked Truth. This is a great everyday neutral palette, you guys. If you don't have this one, you need to get it. I've hit pan on this, of course. Another matte nude shade. I don't know, let's see if you can see. Let's get an up close of that one. Can you see the pan? There's the pan. Ah, can't say enough good things about those. Alright, so last but not least, this is a palette from e.l.f. Cosmetics that I've hit pan on one of the shadows. I know, right? This was limited edition. I'm so sad. I hope that they bring this back, and if they do, you guys really should find it, or maybe you can find it on eBay or something. I don't know. But this was limited edition during the holidays like last year. I did do a review, swatches, and a tutorial. I will link that video down below. It's kind of an old video, but if you guys want to check it out, definitely check it out. But this palette is so pretty. It's got this nice hard case, comes with a huge mirror, and you all know I've raved about this palette. It's been in my favorites video, my beauty obsessions. This also came with a brush, but I ended up tossing that out. Here's a look at the palette, and as you can tell already, I've hit pan on this really nice, soft, matte brown. This is the perfect color for in the crease. I always use this as my transition color, so that's why I've hit pan on that one first. But it's such a great, soft brown. I love it. And look how pigmented it is. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's like that soft fawn brown. This is such a great palette, you guys. If you ever can find this, let me put it this way so I don't blind you. If you can ever find this palette, definitely get it. It has really great mattes in here, this matte sort of black, and lots of shimmery colors. It's just a really nice palette. I don't know. I really, really liked this one, and I still use it. I try not to use it too much because it was limited edition. Don't you hate it when companies, they come out with those limited edition palettes, you fall in love with it, and then boom, it's gone forever. Guys, so that's it. That was my products I've hit pan on. Let me know if you guys want to see more of these videos. If any video requests, please leave a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch today. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It's completely free, and I post new videos on every Tuesday, Friday, and sometimes on Sunday. I will see you all in my next video. Remember, smarter beauty is better beauty. Bye guys.